Okay, so we have 3/11ths. This is obviously a small fraction. It's not anywhere near even the whole number of 1. So look at your answer, and if you got something that's bigger than 1, then you should know that your answer has got to be off a little bit. All right, we set up our division house. The first number crosses the finish line first and makes it inside the house, and he locks the door. The last number gets stuck outside. So obviously 11 doesn't go into 3, but we can always add a decimal and a 0 to make it work. So now 11 goes into 30. Well, 11 times 2 is 22. So 11 times 2 is 22. When I subtract, 30 take away 22 is 8. So I need to keep going. I'm going to add a 0, bring it down. 11 goes into 80 7 times. 7 times 11 is 77. I subtract and I get 3. Got to keep going. Up. This looks very familiar. 11 into 30 goes twice. 11 times 2 is 22. Subtract, I get 8. Bring down another 0, and now I'm back at 80 again. And so far, you'll see that the pattern is emerging. So we would just write 0.27, and the bar needs to go over both of those digits because both of them are repeating. All right, for B, we're going to let x equal 0.7 repeating. I'm just going to write a few of those digits. And we ask ourselves, how many digits are repeating? Well, 1 is. It's just this 1 7 that's repeating. So we're going to multiply it by 10 because that's 10 to the first power. Now what happens when we take something and multiply it by 10? Well, the decimal just moves over, right? And so instead of 0.7777 and so on, it's 7.7777 and so on. Now at this point, we just subtract these equations. 10x minus x is going to be 9x. And then over here, these all go away until we have 7 minus 0, which is 7. And now we just have a one-step equation. We need to isolate this equation for x. In other words, we need to get rid of this 9 that's being multiplied. So we divide both of them by 9, and I'm left with this fraction here, which we can't simplify, and so our final answer here is 7/9.